Mr.R.Sekar, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, NGM College, Pollachi. Now I am going to discuss about software engineering concepts. First of all, what is software? So software is instructions, that means the computer programs that when executed provide the desired feature, function and performance, and also the data structure that enable the program to adequately manipulate the informations, and documentation that describes the operation and the use of the programs. So next one, software is developed or engineered. It is not manufactured in the classical sense. That means the software does not wear out. Although the industry is moving toward components based construction, most software continues to be custom built. Here is a graph for wear and dissertations. Okay. Software applications. So these are the types of softwares. So software applications, system software, application software, engineering, scientific software, embedded software, product line software, web application or otherwise called as an web apps or otherwise called as an web applications, and AI software. So now we are going to discuss about each and everything. So first one, software, that is comes under the new categories. Open world computing, that is a pervasive distributed computing. Ubiquitous computing, that is for wireless networks. Then net sourcing, that is the web as a computing engine. Then open source, this is a free source code open to the computing community. Then also we are discuss about data mining, grid computing, cognitive machines, software for nanotechnologies. Legacy software. Why this change is must means software must be adapted to meet the needs of the new computing environments, or otherwise called the technology. The software must be enhanced to implement the new business requirements, what all comes into a new one. Then software must be extended to make the interoperable with the with other more modern systems or databases or data. Software must be re-architectured or re-engineered to make it viable within a network environment. So this is the characteristics of the web apps. So network intensiveness, that means a web app resides on a network and must serve the need of the deserved community of the clients. The concurrency, a large amount of users may access the web apps in a particular time or one at a time. Unpredictable load, the number of users of the web app may vary by orders to magnitude from the day to day. Performance, if a web app user must wait for a long time or otherwise wait for access for a server side processing or a client side processing, he or she may decide to go elsewhere. Availability, although expectation of 100% of availability is unreasonable, users of popular web apps is demanded to access on the basis. This is the characteristics of WebApps-II. Data driven. The primary function of this many web apps is to use hypermedia to present the text, graphics, audio, video, and to the end of the users. Content sensitivity, the quality and the aesthetic nature of the content remains as important determinant of the quality of these web applications. Continuous evaluation, unlike conventional application software that evolves over a series of planned, chronological, spaced releases, web apps evolve continuously. Emergency, although this compiling need to get software to market quickly is the characteristics of many applications domains, web apps often exhibit the time of market that can be matter of a few days or a few weeks or maybe a month. Security, because these web apps are available through this network access, it is difficult, it is not impossible to limit the population of the end user who may access the applications. Aesthetics, an undesirable part of the appeal of a web apps is its software engineering. Some realities of the software engineering concepts. A concerned effort should be made to understand the problem before a software is developed. Design becomes a providable activity. Software should exhibit high quality and the software should be maintainable for the future. The seminal definition of the software engineering. The software engineering means it is establishment and use of software engineering principles in order to obtain the economically software that is reliable and works efficiently on real machines. The IEEE Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering definition of software engineering, the application of a systematic, disciplined, quantitative approach to the development, operation and maintenance of software, that is the application of the engineering to software, the study of these approaches. So this is a layer technology which we are going to discuss in this topic. The tools, methods, process models and also quality is finally focused. The tools means the tools is two type. One is an automated and another one is an semi-automated that will for the process and the methods. So methods is nothing but the array of tasks that build a new software. Process models, that is a number of models which we are going to discuss in this layer technology. The quality is the final outcome of this software. This is a process framework of the software engineering. Process framework is nothing but a set of activity that base the framework activities. For example, work tasks, work product, milestones and deliverables and Q&A checkpoints. And also another one process framework is called as an umbrella activities. Here we are discussing about the framework activities, the communication, planning, modeling, construction and deployment. This all comes under the framework activities. First one, communication. This is a gathering information from the client to the software developer. Planning, this is a work schedule, how it should be planned, going to plan in the future. Modeling, what are all the models are required in this framework activity. That means analysis of requirements and design, achieve those requirements which you are going to satisfy in the future. The construction is nothing but going to writing a program or otherwise called as code generation. Testing, this means the uncover the errors in the particular code. Deployment is nothing but an software deliver and also the customer feedback and implementation also. This is the umbrella activities, comes under the layer technology, software project management, formal technical reviews, software quality assurance, work product preparation and production, reusability management, measurement and risk management. Now the first one, software project management. That software project management, it comes under project plan, take the necessary action to maintain this schedule. Formal technical reviews, that means uncover and remove errors before going to next activity. Software quality assurance, this will only focus on the quality for the software. Software configuration management, simply called as an SCM, that manage the changes throughout the software process up to end. Work product preparation and production, that means required to create the work products, what are all we need. Reusability management, that defines the criteria for work product for the purpose of reuse. Measurement, that means software meets the stakeholder needs or requirements. Risk management, that assess the risks, what are all the software quality risks are capable. This is an adopting a process model. So how to adopt a process model for the software engineering? The overall flow of activities, actions and tasks and the interdependence among them, to which actions and the tasks are defined to each the framework activity, to which work product are identified and required, the manner which quality assurance activities are applied in this software engineering, the manner in which project tracking and control activities are applied, the overall degree of detail and process is described in this model. The degree to which the customer and other stakeholders are involved with the project, the level of autonomy given to the software team totally, to which team organization and roles are prescribed in this process model. This is the essence of software engineering practice. So George Paulius suggests three things. One is called as an understand the problem, that means communication and analysis comes under this part. Plan and solution, that means modeling and software design. Carry out the plan, that means we are going to write a program, that means simply called as code generation. Examine the result for accuracy. The result is nothing but an testing and quality assurance that it will be produced in the final concepts. So this is understand the problem. So how to understand the problem means who has a stake in the solution of the problem, that is who are the stakeholders. So who are the stakeholders in the software engineering concepts? First we are going to list out the things. What are all the unknowns? That means what are all the unknown means what data, functions and features are required to develop a particular software or solve a particular problem. Can the problem be compartmentalized? That is, it is possible to represent the small problems that may be easier to understand in the future. Can the problem be represented graphically? That means pictorial representation are carried out or not. So can an analysis model to be created? So this is a plan the solution. Have you seen similar problem before means? Are there patterns that are recognizable in a potential solution? Is there existing software that implements this kind of data, functions and features also as required? Has a similar problem been solved? If so, are elements of the solution is reusable here also? Can sub-problems are defined? If so, are solutions readably, that means easily apparent, that is a view of the sub-problems? Can you represent a solution in a manner that leads to effective implementation? That means can a design model be created or not? Carry out the plan. That means does the solution conform to the plan means is source code traceable to the design model or not? We are checking here. Is each component part of the solution is probably is correct? Has the design and code been reviewed or better? Have correctness proofs have been applied to the particular algorithm? This is the software myth. So myth means the number of activities that make them the step-by-step instructions. So that affect the managers, customers also. Are believable because they often have elements for the truth of this software engineering concept, but invariably lead to the bad decisions in the sometimes, and therefore instead of reality of the navigate, that means a plan your way though the software engineering going to plan it. So how it all starts, that is for example the safe home problem. Every software project is predictable or deposited by some business needs or business requirements also. So the need of the correct data, that means correct defect or error in an existing application. Then the need of the adapt the legacy system to changing the business environment in the future. The need to extend the functions and features of the existing applications, or the need to create a new product that serves the system.